And good
Hey,
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Singapore Collegiate Clash of Overwatch 2021. My name is Twilight. Alongside here with me is, of course, Xenofly.
what's up, guys? I'm sure you guys know me. Some of you, at least. I'm a
Yeah, I see Custom Mins
ex-contenders
there.
player, and yeah, and I also play for Singapore in the World Cup 2019. Back to you, Twilights.
Yeah. Anyways, a huge shout out, of course, to Blizzard Entertainment, Uni.co, Attitude Studio, all for you, and Bring Close for allowing this to be possible. And let's not forget about the production team as well. And right about now, we'll be talking about the schedules. Like, do you think we're gonna have a very interesting schedule? No,
Yeah,
gonna be
definitely.
Nanya Poly. That's my Poly
We'll
against
be
NUS.
watching both NUS games today, so that will be very interesting to see. And they'll be playing first at 8:30. We'll be having Nanyang Poly versus NUS Bing Chilling. That will be the first game, and we'll be watching it immediately after this.
Okay, and Temasek Poly versus NUS Lumos Fan Club as well at 9:30. On the side of Nine Poly and NUS Bin Chiling, do you know any of these players?
Yeah, definitely. When we go to look at their roster, we'll be able to look through them again. So for Nanyang Poly, we have Galaxic, Titekia, Vital, 3, which is Soggy, of course, Melvon, and Infamous. As for Soggy, some of you know him as the Australian
Oh,
contenders player,
Soggy.
who's very
Is that
highly rated, and
Soggy?
yeah, he has played. He has won 3 times in Australia contenders. Correct me if I'm wrong. So he's a very established player.
Wow, and it's in Nanyang Poly. I mean, I recognize Soggy. I definitely remember his name from way back then as well. And of course, Galaxic, I also used to compete against him. And I think I remember correctly, he was playing the DPS last time, but now he's on the tank role, from what it seems like. So this
Vital also, yeah. Vital's
uh,
also another Aus contenders player that's established himself. And Infamous, well, he's a support player that's always playing ranked, and he has a lot of experience under his belt as well. So it's a very well-rounded team, and Lex will be able to see how well they coordinate with each other going into this matchup.
all right, and on the side of NUS Bing Ling, we have Excel, Riptide, ZSB, Captain Sheeny, Overclock, and Lucy Watch. Recognize any of these players? I recognize one.
Definitely, because for the last tournament, I was playing for NTU before I graduated. We play against this team, and they have they have shuffled some of their players. They had Excel 3, they had ZSB, they had Overclock, and these are established players. Excel 3 has always been playing off tank for as long as
You're
I
right. You're
remember.
right.
Right? Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. So you'll see how the 3 new players that are in this roster, what will they bring to this table? Overclock is also another support player. I remember him playing Baptiste in the previous tournament. It's a force to be reckoned with. So yeah, let's see whether they can pull up any strats that will be interesting for this tournament. Any
And I'm just excited to see what EXO is back again with. Like, he's been playing Overwatch for quite some time. Always recognize him for his Roadhog and sometimes his Zarya as well. He's quite prominent on the off tank role. And other than that, I believe let's check if the players are actually ready to hop into the game. Hmm. All right. Anyways, the first map that we'll be heading into, of course, is Busan, a control point map. A very interesting map that has a lot of tight corners here and there, except for one of the points where it just centralized right in the middle. Second, we'll be heading into Blizzard World, a hybrid map. And on the third, we're going to Escort Dorado. What do you think of these three maps?
well, it's a standard affair. We have
Standard
control
fare.
at the start. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they dominate the control map. We'll see which team is able to fight each other on an equal footing. Then we're going to hybrid. Usually, and that will be where payload control becomes a thing, objective control becomes a thing. And finally, we end off with escort. No 2 CP here, so that's fortunate, I guess.
Not to CP. Oh man. And of course, mind you guys, this is a best of 3 series. The first to two will take it home in this qualifiers and then proceed on to the next stage. And this is of course the round robin actually. Alright, and it looks like we are ready. The players are in the lobby and we are going to start very, very soon for you guys. And there we go, in the map of Busan. Look at that. A beautiful map, of course, right here in the world of Overwatch. First map, and we are gonna see how they're gonna do their lineup here, whether it be a dive com or a very standard tanky position lineup as well. That's all the things that you could possibly do on this map of Busan. Now, as a diva main, do you think that a diva will pop up right now?
Nope. Actually, no. Excel 3 will play Diva. Yeah, and
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, you guessed
definitely.
right.
Actually, you play Diva on this map because yep, it is a Diva map, but then again, all maps are Diva maps. So,
All maps are Diva maps to you. Only for you.
but yeah,
Uh,
NUS has opted for the ball Diva, the very highly mobile composition. In fact, for NUS on the side of NUS, the only non-mobile heroes are the Zenyatta and the Hanzo, and you have to play together.
oh, there's
On the other
the
side of
Symmetra as
Nanyang
well.
Poly. Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
Oh, it's
that's to
swapped out.
teleport. Yeah, it's to teleport in.
Okay, I mean that's for the first point capture control, right?
Yep. For the Nanyang Poly, they're gonna run standard rush com. So yep,
Oof.
and then we already have our first blood.
On first blood, Captain Chini on top of Vital now. Look at ZSP, he's just heading to the backline. Maybe able to catch Galaxic here. Just super low, just tagging all the way, but the heal, the immortality field is able to sustain long enough for Galaxic to stay alive. The point is now unlocked. XL standing in the front line, making sure that they're not allowing any of the tanks to push up. But look at sorry, just rates right into XL's amazing gunfire now. This amount of firepower coming from XL, able to down 3-4 members of Nanyang Poly. Yeah, going to have to retreat this point of time. Vital solo, he may get staggered here if just caught up by the Tracer, but no, they're just gonna back up. They have point control. And Gino, I think this is the start of a beautiful day for NUS Ping Chile.
Definitely, their first pick was the Reinhardt. The Diva managed to get the advantage on the Reinhardt. Reinhardt does, and when the Reinhardt dies, right, the rush com immediately becomes a no longer a non-rush com. See?
Yeah, but look at that. The death ball comes in and just stomps all over NUS Ping Chilling. 4 down already for the side of NUS. And Riptide, he's trying to delay a little bit time before he goes down. He does have the minefield available. And he is able to, just hop over on side and be this annoying wrecking ball. And they also as well have the Dragon Strike coming online for NUS Ping Chilling.
But don't forget, NUS have a Transcendence. And against the Nanyang Poly, yeah. Transcendence is really strong to push it.
I mean, there comes the minefield right on top of the side here, and there goes from the Dragon side. Transcendence popped as well, as the Valkyrie. All full on out from NUS Ping Chilling. They do have the Diva Bomb, the last one remaining. They are still trying to dagger Sorry here, and they will capture the point, but they used 3 ultimates just for this capture. No, make that 4 ultimates. You think that's worth it?
It is worth it to an extent. The problem now is Nanyang Poly has 4 ultimates coming up. So it's just gonna be a game of tag.
Yeah, it's gonna be back and forth, right? I mean, the Dragon Graviton Surge combo is gonna come up very shortly as well. And Earth Shatter, online. Oh, here's the Diva Bomb, your number 1 favorite. There is the Immortality Field. But it catches Galaxic out of the blue here. Sorry, Soggy on side, just hammering away. Trying to find a lot of space for his Cassidy to just land the daylight, but unfortunately it doesn't connect. But the flashbang does finish off the Tracer. Soggy gets 2 of his own, and this is side control for Nanyang Poly yet again.
That's very good for NUS actually, because they threw the Diva Bomb, they caught one. That forced Nanyang Poly to invest all their ults to try to win the fight, because they do not want to stall, they do not want to lose more time.
Yeah, I mean, like, of course you want to make it snappy. It is, of course, up to 99%. And I believe it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds. Oh, Graviton comes out. Here comes the Dragon Strike combo. Does it finish off everyone, however? Only 1, but the rest of their teammates is able to clean up Overclock, trying to prevent that stagger from happening. Just jump off the cliff there.
Well, we might be down to our last fight, guys.
Yeah, and
Shall see.
they committed only, I believe, 2 ulti just for that 1 engagement. So that's not too shabby, And by NUS Ping Chilling, ultimately in the end, they're all on side. They're trying to contest. XL just jumps right into the Diva boosters. It's brought down to super low. Could potentially be taken out here, 200 HP. But look at Kabushi, the Hanzo is just trying to tag away. They are on side. They're contesting. It's like someone on the side. Someone got to get rid of whoever's on side. 93% left remaining. Galaxy bring out the Stormbow here. Maybe able to connect on the Baby Diva. Baby Diva does go down behind the loser, and the Valkyrie does res up the Baby Diva. Would the mech come out on time? But no, it's actually an immediate shutdown. And the Galaxy, he's able to remove the Zenyatta off from the face of the world. And there we go. First point for Nanyang Poly. That was quite intense, huh,
Yeah, definitely. It's a game of ultimates actually.
Yeah.
You have to see, right? Whenever they use their ultimates, you have to weigh against how many ultimates the enemy is going to use. If they use very little ultimates and you win the fight, and but you expend a lot of your ultimates, you're going to lose the next fight. So it's a very complicated background game that's going on right now. And yeah, Unfortunately, NUS were not able to capitalize on this ultimate warfare that's happening in the background.
Yeah, we really have to conserve the ultimate battle, right? Because like right off the bat, and just pinching the moment they got four ultis, they pop all the four ultis right at the start. And I don't think that was very beneficial for the team because the next fight, and Iron Poly was able to just come back and just completely decimate him with what, 2 to 3 ultimates. And look at Soggy just dives right in, gets caught off. The main tank for Hanyang Poly is down for the count. But the front line, they are able to sustain. There is, of course, Tekja on the Zarya base sustained, but not too long, however, because Excel, he's there, he's ready with the rockets as well. He's trying his best to see the off tank that will be the game changer, but hey, he's now back to the baby diva. There's only so much he can do now.
You notice the kill feed fighter has been popping off because he is uncontested in this competition. When the Reinhardt is charging in, he's buying a lot of space for the hit scans on his team to shoot down the enemy team. Therefore, if you notice, Vital is really close to his ultimate. In fact, he's gonna have it now.
Oh, that's so fun. Oh, look at this! A lot of sneaky beaky play coming in, but they are spotted out. But yeah, like you mentioned, like the moment Soggy dash right, boosted right in, right charge right in. Although he died, yeah, he did buy a lot of space for Vital to just pop off, and that is the job of the main tank, right? To buy enough space and to protect your team long enough for the ultimate to come out. And look at that, a huge pick off onto ZSB from Vital. This should be enough to just hold him just at least 20% more, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Vital is playing the game of his life right now.
They're having so much fun right now. They're just holding him at spawn, and it's gonna buy him even more time and more percentage on the point.
And US needs to wait for their ultimates to come out before they could have a chance to win this one. Maybe especially a Transcendent.
Oh, he Earth Shatter onto the Valkyrie. Mercy, there he goes, and this is gonna be another reset coming in from NUS Beijing back to back, and that's only from one ultimate as well.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Nanyang Poly still has Sound Barrier. Yeah, Sound Barrier, definitely a very pivotal ultimate.
Yeah, Sound
We
Barrier.
do have Transcendence on NUS, but it's very hard to actually do anything with Transcendence right now. That's, you're gonna be pushing into them with Transcendence and not really desirable.
Yeah, oh, I just hit the pulse bomb, doesn't connect with anyone. And there we go, there's the Symmetra giant great wall that's gonna pop up. The Diva bomb is popped as well, will not be able to kill anyone. Dragon Strike enabled as well, coming on the side of NUS Beijing. But however, Soggy, Bio, Galactic, they're just going ham. They're just giving no chance to NUS Beijing at all. Side is just cleared. They did have at least up to 16% on the point, but that's only so much that they can do.
Yep, and now it's time for the Transcendence to shine. This is the only way that they could take back this point right now. They need to land a perfect Transcendence. And yeah, let's see whether he can pull it off.
The wrecking ball as well, trying to touch the point, right? Just to contest a bit longer, perhaps stop them before they hit 99. And just nice, 98% as well. ZSB on the backline. There comes the Transcendence as well. Will be on the side. Oh, Immortality Field keeping Infamous alive just a little bit longer. He's getting, look at ZSB, he's trying his best to just take down the support, but support can just do so much just by themselves. Look at Tactic, yeah. Has the Graviton Surge as well, and it is 99%. It is the full team wipe, and there we go. Map number 2 into Nanyang Poly, and they will take this map of Busan. Let's look at the play of the game as well.
Play of the game.
Oh, the wrecking ball play of the game. So, anyways, overall, at the pace of the game, what do you wait? Oh, okay. What's the pace of the game? What do you think? How it was like?
Yes, basically the second round was just Vital showtime because
The Vital showtime.
if you notice right, every single fight right, Vital got the first kill. And if you're trying to play against a composition like that with 5 players, because Vital gets the first kill, it's very hard for you to actually take a fight evenly. And therefore, that's why I felt for the second round, it was down to the hit scan being free.
I mean, I felt like there's just no even the Tracer, right? Couldn't even really catch out Vital at all. There was no one. I mean, then again, Cassidy is of course a counter pick towards the Tracer, but overall there wasn't really a lot of people diving onto Vital, so he had just free reign, free space, just go ham. Just let his main tank cover the few days. Of course, the Diva, there is Excel, just covering so much on the front. No, sorry, on the front line and then just going
it's
ham,
not,
right?
it's not very,
Like,
it's a Zarya. They had a Zarya.
Zarya,
Yeah.
sorry.
But yeah, basically also for the map, first for conf maps, right, the first fight is always the most important. And yeah, on the side of NYP, they managed to capitalize on their first fight. And it was after that it was very snowbally for them,
yeah.
because they could take position and they could punish the enemy team when they tried to push out. As you can see, they played very aggressively, and yeah, they denied the uh, they denied NUS space, right, to actually even
Come out of the spawn.
come out of their spawn. And for the
But-
first round, right, we could see that they were playing with the all advantage. Although first round was definitely more closer than the second round. All advantage in the first round, if you notice, right, it's it's very it's a very thin thread. So like if you use too many ults and you win the fight, that's not good. But if you don't
Yeah.
use ults and you don't win the fight, so it's very hard to actually balance it out. So yeah.
I mean, they could have like potentially staggered their ultis, right? Like 2 at a time or maybe 1. They had I believe they had the Dragon Strike combo as well, on the side of NUS Ping Chilling. But I think ultimately in the end I think they maybe didn't call it out appropriately, so they just went
No.
4 ultimates straight away.
And US always ran a Diva. That's extra triple Diva for
Oh
the
yeah,
whole, so they didn't have a Dragon Strike combo for it. They did get a Dragon Strike off by using Pile Driver Dragon Strike, but that's not a level combo too.
Not too comfortable overall for NUS Ping Chilling from what you can see anyways. And looks like we're gonna head into Blizzard World now, not a hybrid map. Gonna be very fun, of course, to see the first point capture if they are able to just hold it all the way, or just gonna steamroll it, capture the first point, and then just keep staggering the opponents and just bring it all the way towards the end. Of course, the best team wins here. So far NYP they will take Busan right off the bat, 0-2 fashion. Any thoughts on this map or Blizzard World?
Maybe we'll be able to see some cheese compositions, a Bastion defense,
Oh, it's been a while.
Albion defense. Yeah, hopefully. But unfortunately, I don't think we'll be seeing any Pharah action here. Because Pharah is pretty strong on this map as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of open space, right?
Ooh, yes, we are going with the Sombra, the Sombra Echo. That'll be interesting for NUS.
Sombra Echo from NUS. Yeah, of course, on the defending side, and on the side of Nanyang Poly, they will be on the attacking side. We're gonna see what kind of team comp they're going for. Right now, Infamous, they're gonna switch up to the Ana, more competent in a map like a hybrid map. But Baptiste, I believe king of CP, especially with the immortality field. There's so much control and zoning ability overall, allowing your team to just survive and just push back the enemy.
But it'll be interesting to see because if you notice, right, and Nanyang Poly has always been running the Zarya versus the NUS. So yeah, it'll be a Diva versus Zarya battle.
Yeah, I mean, as a Diva, right, don't you find Zarya's very annoying because they're straight up counter? I mean, other than eating their Graviton Surge.
Yeah. Diva counter Zarya.
Diva counters Zarya Kappa, right? Copium.
Alright, we shall see.
Oh, wait, hang on, what's this?
Flanking. If you notice, they swap around their roles again.
Yeah, they top their roles. What? Okay, so Sogi this time will be playing the support and he does catch out the Sombra. This is a huge pick up, but the Zenyatta is done for the combat. Sombra has to make her way all the way back onto point. Riptide coming from the high ground. Power drivers onto tree. Is there any follow-up, however? No follow-up whatsoever. They are able to just take a free control point right now. Echo tried to make full space, but hey, Vital, I'm here with the Cassidy. I'm here to counterpick everyone that's coming up against them. And they will be pushing them back right into the midpoint, in the middle of the map by the pylon.
Vital is free again. As you notice, he already has his out.
It's free reign.
It's free reign for him again. Yeah. Maybe, and Nanyang Poly might want to try a dive comp instead. Maybe it'll be easy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe use the Dead Eye first, right? Then try something different from here on out. But they probably can do. No, actually, the Graviton Surge from Sector 3 is not up at all. So it's gonna take a while. Just pop out maybe an Earth Shatter, maybe Earth Shatter. No, actually, it's pretty far away as well. It's gonna take a while for Nanyang Poly to use up many of the combos.
Ooh, already got DMAC before the fight starts. Oh, and the Nano has been popped.
Oh, but immediate shutdown.
Ainun has been extended.
And then there goes Ainun. He can probably decide to swap out now if he wants to. He's just trying to take out the proximity mines from the Hammond. Yeah, he's gonna almost get tagged there, but just a free steamroll right now so far in the middle of the map. They're just having a ball over time. There comes the Dragon Strike as well. Transcendence and as well as the damage amplifier from Baptiste is up. Shouldn't be an issue. But however, Baptiste will be the first one down, so there is no chance for Immortality Fuel. And look at that, Echo is gonna take over the Reinhardt. However, I don't think he's gonna get one Earth Shatter. Okay, he won't get one Earth Shatter. Wins it, however. No line of sight on the Vital, but hey, it's just the Echo out.
Alright, let's see the. Whoa!
What?
Okay.
Okay, Soggy gets the 1v1 Transcendence away.
There's some style points right there.
Yeah, I think there's style points, right? Like, I don't want to reset, so, you know, let's just use my ultimate, I guess.
Well, we have a shatter and we can see whether he'll land a big shatter here. Because the enemy team has no shields at all.
Yeah, they should be able to land a big shatter, right? But look at that. Diva Bomb comes on top, gas to 3, takes down the Immortality Field as well. But look at Soggy in the bottom side of the pylon. He's able to just sustain himself just a little bit longer here. And it looks like everyone just getting trapped right in the middle, and NUS Bing Ching will come out on top of this battle.
Alright, let's see whether the Diva can eat the Zarya Graph.
Alright, let's see that.
Right now. So we shall see.
And that's, you know, you gotta expect Axel to do that, right? I mean, he's been playing Diva quite a fair bit also.
It's always hard to do that.
You see how Czechia does it, right? I mean, you can always just walk up and gravitate on the floor, and he has to be prepared on when he does it. And oh, look at that, the Deadeye does pick up GSV here, the Echo is down for the count. They are no, they're not able to rest GSV in the end. There is the Valkyrie, there is a nano boost, but they're probably just taking this home, you know. They do have the payload push all the way towards the back, but you know, gotta get their map control.
Well, I guess has EMP right now. Definitely can turn around with EMP, especially since he's looking at the Zenyatta. Oh no, he's almost dead. Oh, okay, no more EMP, I guess. Unfortunate.
Oh, they need this EMP for this fight right now. Oh, there comes the Valkyrie as well. The EMP comes out. I believe there's Earth Shatter mixed in between, but I didn't see anyone get landed on top of. Oh, look at the Reinhardt. It's just him, the intensity as well as the Zarya on point. AI is online. He's gonna go for the DI. Trying to go for a kill here, but look at that. The Wrecking Ball is able to take it out. Vital here as well as the Reinhardt. They have to go and reset now.
The Mercy rest on the Sombra actually clutched them around.
Yeah, the EMP, right?
Yeah, the EMP actually caught. They expected the Sombra to be dead, so they were playing together. And the Sombra got rest and immediately EMP and caught a lot of players. So that's how they won it. But yeah, we still have Graviton and Transcendence on the side.
I'm just waiting. I'm just watching out for the Graviton. Just waiting.
Oh,
the
Graviton is coming.
D-Mac. Yeah, there we go. Lands on to no one. Alright. Oh, huge and a nade as well. Right on top of 9 body. They are all purple. They are all so low right now. If they dive in right now, Galactic, yeah, he's gonna go down for the count. Reinhardt, he only has 100 health left. The Zarya tried to heal him up, but the DPS from the Diva is just way too much. Oh, sorry.
But yeah, Zarya actually caught the Echo there. The Echo instantly died. So. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's very hard for the Zarya to actually land a good grab because the enemy team was
they're all over the place. Right?
Yeah, they're all over the place. So he just wanted to grab, right? Because Diva was out of the backup.
That's the only chance to do it, right?
40 seconds left. We shall see whether there will be any change in this group.
Oh, okay, Melbourne. Melbourne does have the amplifying field though. Maybe or
something as well.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's a chance for Nanyang Poly to do this anymore. Now that I think about it, because there is the EMP. It may be coming up very shortly here.
Whoa.
Oh, Earth Shatter on to two tanks of NUS pinching here, but there's just too much damage coming in from NUS.
They have EMP for the final fight.
Oh, they can hold him with the EMP, right? Oh, however.
Is it time for the clutch?
Oh, the clutch play. Anyone? Can they make it in time? The hammer. Oh, yeah, barely. The minefield as well.
They still have to push all the way here, so there's still a chance for Nanyang Poly to take it.
I mean, Nanyang Poly just has to hold this at the first point, right? What's so difficult about holding the first point in Blizzard World?
Match.
Very difficult, I guess, sometimes, depending on the comp. So overall, NUS Pinching, they are having a day right now.
Yeah,
on this first
disregard the
point.
scores by the way. I think Nanyang Poly is the one that won the first map. So yeah, the scores are
flipped.
I flipped.
It had me confused for a moment as well. Like, wait a minute, Nanyang Poly win the first game, but then again, the side swapped over, so I guess just adjusted.
I have time to do some
Oh, I saw a Bastion with Galaxy stick with it. No, it's just gonna go to the Hanzo instead.
attackers incoming in
Nothing too cheesy about it. Just a standard comp that they were running with, except Melvon this time. He will be on the Lucio, and Soggy is back to... No, actually, yeah, he's going to be playing the Baptiste Infamous on Reinhardt. This team comp should be able to hold well enough, but NUS Bingqiling, they do have a relatively decent dive comp. If they can land a good power driver with Diva rockets as well, it could be quite disastrous, right?
Yeah,
That's
if
why
you
it's
notice, right, and yes, it's running again their Sombra since it worked. Oh, he's already dead.
Oh, power driver lands on the one though.
Time to see the aggression again. If you not remember the previous game,
Yeah.
they're gonna spawn them.
Oh, but they're holding the archway as well. This is a very forward position, a very advanced position. But now they're gonna get pushed back by the wrecking ball. Perhaps the power driver just lands right on top of at least 4 immortality
Very big
pop
pick, actually.
very preemptively. That's a huge pick. Yeah, actually the Hanzo is taken down in the end. Hence to get the pot by Captain Sheeny here, just trying to get behind the side. Echo having free reign on the sideline. There is no McCree is just finding the line of sight here. He's concentrated on the wrecking ball, and there we go. Vital actually manages to pick off ZSB here. Oh, Captain Sheeny, a bit scary. He's detected. He's super low. Can get away from his 79 HP.
Just playing with
Yeah.
fire there. And one of the shots will have killed him, or at least two. Just he at 79 HP.
So low, man. And Tactia, just going cam as well. The Diva was demag earlier, and taken down. Now the Diva is back. Shattered, coming up very shortly. Oh, good flashbang on top of the wrecking ball. The Dead Eye unfortunately cannot finish off anyone, but they have the statue in control. They're just holding back. Now hit scan like Baptiste is just so comfortable there, right? He just jumps, boosts up, just free reigns on top of the enemy, and Infamous a bit out of position here. He's just doing this just to get the Diva demag here. He does land the Earth Shatter as well onto no one, so maybe it's the zoning out, right?
Maybe, yeah, definitely. But yeah, the problem with NUS Com right now is because they're running a Sombra, they need to actually get a hack pop before they push. But they're not doing that, they're forcing the fights. Also, someone needs to get his EMP ASAP because it's the 2-minute mark right now. And yeah, usually Sombra needs to get his EMP by the 3 minutes. The 3rd minute. Oh, and already one pick now.
Oh no. I mean, the win condition here is getting the EMP on top of the Reinhardt and then just diving right in. They also have the Diva Bomb, so they have that combo running along for them, but it just... Well, they have to wait for their Mercy to come back now. Oh, okay. Looks like the Diva Bomb will be the one that's... Oh, lands on the tree! The tree get both tanks down as well. If DPS is going to be a free side control. Unless they can do something about it. Can they delay long enough for the main tanks and DPS to come back? That's the question here. I don't think so. Oh, amplifying fuel as well being popped on here by Soggy. Sound barrier as well. They're trying to buy enough time here. Melvon hack right on side. Can't really do too much. Oh, DSB mimics the right here. Stands right there. Shatters as well onto the DPS. And that is the end for Nanyang Poly on this side. Or is it too soon to say? No, it's not too soon to say. In fact, they will have the point control 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock.
Like I said, NUS Bingqiling just needs one ultimate and one ultimate. It's EMP. The issue is how fast you can charge up EMP. So the faster you charge up, the faster you can take the point, the more time you have for the second point. Because first point, you can win with one EMP, right? So yeah, when they have EMP and then they decide to even push it further by comboing with the Diva Bomb. Yeah, they managed to win that fight off that.
Yeah, Captain Chi took a really long time getting the EMP, so a bit hard here. Oh, look at that. Graviton Surge lands on the two supports as well. That's gonna be a reset.
And Young Poly's trademark aggression here, pushing very far forward into them.
Holding by the other archway, the choke point is. I mean, it is good to hold this choke point as well, right? What are they doing?
If it works for them, it works.
I mean, they got the echo down, so that's one DPS down. They're just holding him right in front of the spawn. They may be able to catch the Mercy here. Oh, Mercy is so low, gets healed up, however, by the Anonid as well. Oh, Infamous. Okay, the turnaround may be happening here. Immortality Field as well as the barrier from Zarya will be able to sustain him. But Galaxy just going ham, takes down the Baby Diva, takes down the Echo. Resurrection comes up as well. But is there a point to the resurrection? Because they're just being camped at spawn. I believe there are 4 contenders players. That's a lot of like 2 contenders play on this team, right? On NYP.
Yeah, but I seen the idea behind spawn camping here is pretty good. Because this choke is really good choke.
The best choke is their spawn. The best choke is the enemy choking.
Indeed. But yeah, some maps really have good choke points in spawn. And yep, the EMP didn't catch anybody, and now it's really gonna be really hard. Because EMP is EMP you need to win with the EMP.
Yeah, it's the win condition here, right?
Yeah, I mean, they even force the sound barrier off with the EMP, so yeah, definitely gonna be really hard for NUS to play. And they realize that, that's why they stopped off the system.
Oh! Oh, that's so unfortunate for ZSB trying to fly out the air there, but then the Immortality Field just there to deny any attack from that juicy nano boost. But the Earth Shatter does land onto at least 2 there, and it is enough to deter them. Captain Chini for once, no, let me try out the Sombra, actually. Galaxy can't be the only one playing the Sombra, and look at that, once they swapped out, they are able to finally push through.
Maybe the... But yeah.
Wait, what did I say just now?
Sombra.
Wait, I was trying the Hanzo.
But yeah, Zarya has Graviton now, so they have to try to win with the Graviton amplification matrix combo. Fire strike. Maybe you can try that. Unless the Diva has anything to say about that.
But the huge man on it.
Looking for the Diva bomb? Yeah, I can see the angle from a mile away.
The Baptiste. Can't really do too much, huh?
He was like looking for it for very long. Oh, Graviton. Time for the Graviton. Oh, are they gonna... Are they gonna throw this?
Oh no, they are throwing this away.
Yeah, they're trying to get the third.
Yeah, they're trying to get to the third map here, right? Oh my goodness. Just the Dragon Strike alone was enough to at least take down 3 people, I believe. And there we go. Anyway, Spring Chilling gonna bring this to a map number 3. And we are, of course, gonna be heading later into Dorado. And look at that play again from XL.
The EMP Diva bomb, right?
It looks like it. Yeah, how he lands his Diva, just right into the middle, man. Just bash through everyone into the wall. Even the Reinhardt can't do anything about it, right? Because of the EMP.
Yeah, the only hero that could do anything about it was the Baptiste, but he wasn't in position to do it. So yeah, that's very unfortunate.
Immortality Field as well. I mean, I believe he got EMP, right? So there was no Immortality Field coming from him
but
at
if
all.
he expected it, he will be hiding, right? So yeah, I think he just was too confident about it, so he didn't.
Too confident.
Yeah.
Man. So what do you think overall for Blizzard World about the two and how they played?
I feel like it's quite even if you notice. Yeah, it's quite even. The aggression, basically, EMP, right? The Sombra needed to farm it faster. The way they managed to break the first point choke was very impressive. The EMP into the Diva bomb. In fact, that's the main reason why they even actually managed to breach to the first point. So unfortunately, the problem with that is they took too long to actually farm up the EMP. So that after at the point when he actually EMP, it was already like 3 minutes down.
Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah.
2 minutes. 2 minutes in. 2.5 minutes in. So it was pretty. It's not ideal. You want to keep farming EMP as fast as possible so that you can keep cycling the enemy, right? So in that scenario, good EMP, good execution, but maybe a faster EMP would be better. Yeah. And also unfortunately for the second, EMP didn't go off so well. So but then he swapped to the Hanzo and then he actually made a play on Hanzo. So I guess with all bad things comes good things. So there's a silver lining.
I mean, it took a while for them to line up the EMP Diva Bomb combo. I think it just took too much time. And I mean, ultimately, in the end, when they swapped out to the Hanzo, I think his Hanzo was actually pretty good, right? It was able to compete against Galaxy's Hanzo as well. And he does find those very juicy picks. And towards the end, the Dragon Strike, that's the GG point, right? Dragon Strike
Yeah,
onto
but
3.
I can't help but think that they were running into it. But yeah, we shall see. Because they had Graviton as well, so they could actually if they survive the Dragon Strike, they could actually like counter that.
Yeah.
Unless the Zarya is afraid of the Diva, but yeah. But, and so the Diva actually managed to start off the fight pretty well. He landed a good Diva bomb on the support, and
the
if you kill
Baptiste.
the Baptiste with the Diva bomb, that's very valuable because Baptiste actually makes up so much healing and so much damage. And Baptiste actually does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Exactly. And I feel was down also. So you already have one hero down with one cooldown down. So yeah, they managed to push that.
No issue at all. Or of course, and just been chilling. Although they were a bit choky at the start of the game, along the way they did come out on top there, and yeah, they're gonna bring it to map number 3, which of course we're gonna go into escort map. We're gonna be heading into Dorado. Brings back a lot of memories for Dorado.
Yeah,
A lot of
definitely.
memories.
I'm gonna see how he's gonna run Zarya on Dorado because that'll be very interesting to see.
Right?
Typically, you prefer to run Diva or Ball because of all the high ground, the high elevation that's offered by the map. So you want to play a hero that can actually take advantage of this high elevation, such as Winston, such as Diva and Wrecking Ball. And even like heroes like Pharah also thrive in these maps, except for the last point especially. Last point,
yeah. The wall, the gap in the wall in the middle, right? Then you just like jump above it, hit to the spawn, and just like rocket barrage, even maybe.
yeah. But last point generally, the cool thing was Dorado is the first 2 points, right? Totally different from the third.
Yeah,
Alright,
right.
so yeah.
All right, we're gonna be heading into the game very shortly, from what I can see as well. And this fun fact, Dorado, one of the OG maps in Overwatch here, right? The very first map. Because Busan, it came out later. Visual, it came out later. But Dorado, it was there from the start, baby.
Yeah, in terms of this map pool, definitely. We shall see whether there's any fresh new strats, or we're gonna stick with the old and trusted dive strats.
We can only wait and see. Right now, Nanyang Poly and NUS been chilling. In this best of 3 series, they kind of just turned it into a best of 1 now at this point. And I see Excel the Roadhog, okay.
Yeah, but they're attacking, so they can actually just swap it out whenever. The reason why they're even on this, right, is simple. They're gonna fish out whoever who's hiding on top.
High ground, right? Yeah.
I fell prey to it in our previous tournament. So they're definitely gonna try it. Problem now is Nanyang Poly has no heroes, right? Actually, usually the Diva will be standing. Okay, actually they might try to get they might be able to get a Winston here. But
Potentially, right?
yeah, potentially with the full hook combo here.
Yeah, they have the hold from Orisa. The Orisa is
And the
the
Sonic
combo is just so annoying, right? in general.
But they're gonna swap it off after this try. Oh, and they missed
Hit the hook.
They're gonna
Yeah,
swap
they
it off.
missed it.
Unless wait, they're not gonna swap it off? They're gonna stick it?
Yeah, stick it.
Ah,
Oh
yeah.
no, they stop it. Okay. Oh, they're just gonna the patented Nanyang Poly aggression, right? Just right up close and personal, especially with this dive comp. And I see a Torbjorn being picked up here and a huge kill onto the Tracer here from the defensive side. You look at the Winston, he's just trying his best to just hold so close on the side.
Yeah, he's ping-ponging the point. That's what they call it, basically. You just keep contesting the point using the high ground there. It's more effective if you're Diva, but it works with the Zarya. And if you see, the top lane's actually doing a lot of work. Top lane usually is used to be considered as a troll pick, but recently top lane is very, very strong because of his buffs. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean like the new rework Torbjorn is doing pretty solid actually as an attacking class, right?
I wouldn't exactly call it new.
I mean, okay, not new, sorry. Not new rework, but after the rework anyways.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh man, I feel like I'm in 2019 right now.
Yeah, let's see whether they can push past the point.
Yeah, this is one of the deadliest choke in Dorado, right? The deadly choke. They maybe have to go to the high ground and just like go from the rotation around to the left and perhaps try to catch him off guard, but this is a first dive call, man.
I am probably just waiting for one thing and one thing only. The blade.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the blade right now. He is discorded.
Yeah, but NUS is just pushing the advantage.
Oh, it's just a matter of time. Oh, there's a Dragon Strike as well. There can be a Halt Dragon Strike combo as well. Oh, Supercharger pops as well, but I don't think it connects onto anyone, unfortunately. Galactic Dragon Blade at the ready, waiting away. There we go, the Winston jumps in, but no! The problem, Mountain God takes him down. Oh no, he would have went with the monkey here, but wow, look at ZSB just going ham here. ZSB, he just completely stopped the defense from popping up any of the ultimate, and they are able to control the point here.
Actually, that was the Orisa play. The Orisa actually pulled back the Genji into the
Molten Core.
And the Genji had no deflect because he deflected to kill the supercharger, so he was just
Yeah, he's
couldn't
gone.
deflect the Molten. Because he can actually deflect the Tobin out.
My ultimate is charged.
That's unfortunate, and he will. Okay, there'll be the soldier out. However, they have 4 ultimates in terms of economy for NYP and 2 for NUS. So I'm expecting immediate Inspire coming in as well as Tech Visor coming in from NYP. They are gonna try to stop them in this alleyway. This is one of the other best choke points here in Dorado. Oh, Graviton Surge as well, committed here, holding them all the way there. And that's 3 ultimates committed for a team kill.
But it's okay because NIP still has the most important combo right now. Nano Blade.
Yeah, Nano Blade. Oh man,
And US has no answers to it because Transcendence is still down. The only way that you could actually like stop the Nano Blade is to actually kill the Genji. He shot the Genji
right?
somehow. Yeah, but it's gonna be a tall order.
It's gonna be very difficult here. He's of course discarded. He doesn't want to be discarded now when he gets nano boosted. That's very scary. Because potentially there is no defense for you at all. And there comes the Diva Bomb popping right into the middle. Won't be able to not catch anyone actually. Here comes the Nano Blade. Catching anyone. Oh no, the Immortality just delays it by 2 swipes here. Galaxy only able to get a DMAC here as well as 1 kill. And that's all she wrote for Galactic. Oh, look at Soggy going ham. He wants his Zenyatta, and there we go. Gonna just stagger him just a bit longer. Molten Core as well up for NUS cheating. They have 3 ultimates up. They only have Earth Shatter. Let's see how they answer this. Oh, Soggy, I think he wants to go for a sneaky Earth Shatter here.
Yep, and he can let it.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's the big
That's the
Earth
Orisa
Shatter.
out of Ryan. But unfortunately, I no follow up with chance.
Oh my goodness, the Molten Core gets into 2 again, and the Dragon Strike onto 2. That's 2 and 2 down. 1 more down as well, then that's left the Anna. Anna is already all the way just on site apparently. Oh.
Alright, that's the full reset for both teams. We have no ults except maybe
Tech Visor?
by Tech Visor, but Tech Visor is not really an ultimate anyway. So
Not really, yeah. I mean, there's also the Diva just gonna be completely able to deny the Tech Visor, right?
yeah, and also Tech Visor is one of the weaker ults in this game. So yeah, he can just use it if he needs to.
I mean, just get good at aiming, right?
Okay, and he's already dead.
Wait,
no
what?
Tech Visor.
Wait, how did he die? Is he trying to reset here or something?
No, I think he
With
died
the
with
Tech Visor?
Helix. Not sure.
Did he try to do some kind of boost? Oh,
It wasn't seen.
that's questionable. That was questionable. Oh, but look at Soggy. He has the Discord up on him, and there goes again another Nano. No, that's not never a Nano, but it's just a boosted up Genji.
Nano Genji.
Nano
He
Genji.
just need to get a shot once. Come on.
That's a
Oh
bit
my
there.
god. Yeah,
Oh my.
he's pulling out. Oh,
Oh,
he's gonna
oh.
get this kill as well.
Potentially, he's going for the hammer. Oh, 63 HP. Who's gonna win? Oh, the
But-
fade hammer. The hammer fade away.
The Genji bought enough time for everybody to recover. So that's a win for Nanyang Poly right there.
I guess so.
Unfortunately, NUS they only have 2 ults. Actually, they have 3 ultimates, so maybe they can do something.
Yeah. Oh, the amplifying field as well. The Dragon Strike Supercharger as well. That's a lot of damage though.
Yeah, definitely.
come in.
We'll see whether there's any way to capitalize.
Oh, there we go. He should be able to get the
Oh,
Zara
Zara.
just barely.
If Zara dies there, it'll be very big because Zara has Graviton. Any Graviton needs?
Oh,
Graviton.
oh, the Outshadow is coming up online as well. There's no shield, but look at that. The Graviton blade comes out. No need for the nano boost, and they are able to go for the team wipe here. There's only 10 seconds left. I don't think they can come back on time.
Yep, and they still have ultimates to spare on the side of NIP. I think it's a
Yeah,
done deal.
Oh, Earth Shatter, I'm not sure who connects on. It's all the way at spawn. Doesn't matter, on Nano Boost as well, pop onto the Reinhardt, and there we go. Nanyang Poly able to hold to the midway of the second point, I guess. Yeah, right under the bridge.
Yep. Now we are swapping sides. Shall see whether whether NUS will be able to pull off what Nanyang Poly did on defense. So yeah, that'll be interesting.
Nanyang Poly on the attacking side. It's gonna be actually quite fun to watch how they attack, right, with their aggression. Yeah, their aggression has been working out really well for them overall from the past two maps, and you just have to see how NUS usually how they're gonna respond to this, right? In terms of any punish picks or any punish plays against Nanyang Poly.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't pull out their Sombra this time around from the side of NUS on attack. Because Sombra can access the high ground quite easily, and EMP will have worked against their composition. You hack the Genji is
yeah, the Genji is basically dead.
Yeah, so it's interesting that they didn't opt for Sombra on the previous map. On the previous on the attack.
Yeah, especially in the map like Dorado, right? It's a bit clusterphobic here in Dorado, so EMP probably can connect to quite a lot of people. But there is a lot of line of sight to break.
Your Orisa Diva, yeah? So yeah, and Zarya Winston. Is this our first Winston of the day? No, I think we did see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, but they're going to go and try and dive up the comp right now. They're trying their best, of course, to just maintain the high ground. Can only just, I mean, it should be fine. I mean, Zara, I believe that was a headshot and also push phase here, but fully healed up. No, a lot of out charge for the support here. Yeah, just slowly pushing it under the bridge here.
And yeah, point. So it's just the battle of the chokes right now. And whoa, and Genji's already out. Anzo's popping off right now. Anzo still wants more. He wants to have the play of the game.
I mean, he's getting Dragon Strike like right now. This is huge for this choke point.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna see how he's gonna use the Dragon Strike. Maybe when they're pushing it, because this is a very narrow choke. It's very easy to land a good Dragon Strike.
It's just a matter of time, right? Just push it. Okay, maybe a preemptive Dragon Strike. The entire team's just gonna fade away to the back.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate because what they were trying to do was pull Orisa pull into the Dragon Strike.
Oh, here comes the boosted monkey. There is the immortality view, however, but NUS Feeling they are able to deny almost all the aggression from MIT. Oh, almost? Okay, almost getting kill on the Hanzo there, but not too much use for them.
The air metrics prevented them from losing that fight because the moment the Winston was nano boosted, the air metrics goes up and then Winston cannot take the hit. Like he had to back off. They left his teammates at the mercy of the air metrics and they all just melted.
Yeah, the amplification matrix just, I believe it does 50% more damage, right? So a lot of damage there. Diva Bomb does come up from Axel here. It's more of a zoning out because it's not a best spot for the ult, maybe unless you go towards the back. And again, the Molten Core just does so much damage.
This is really not a good idea from the side of NUS. They use ultimates for nothing, for no reason. So yeah, it's gonna be really hard for them. They actually primal.
Oh, they actually primal this.
Maybe he's gonna swap.
Potentially. If only you can see where the Winston is.
Yeah,
he's not swapping. Oh, he's actually diving right in. Nano boost. Oh, Nano boost on top of the Genji. There we go. Takes down the defense with everything.
Yeah,
that's the play of the game right there, guys. That's a 3K coming in from Galactic. They are able to push this side, but there's Orisa, pesky Orisa on side, still delaying the point. Oh my goodness.
Yep, no way they can retake this point. So yeah, you'll be on to the next stretch.
A bit close, they almost held it all the way, but there's only, let's see now, 3 minutes left. Yeah, 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock for them to push all the way towards near the end of the second point here, the second half. So potentially it could be pretty huge for NUS Qingling to push up.
Yeah, but I really don't think NUS will be able to contest the point because on the side of Nanyang Poly they have a Graviton.
Oh.
which is gonna be. Oh, you see that pull on the Ana?
Yeah, I saw that. The port comes in huge. Oh, there's one support down.
Yep, and definitely this is their main. This is their time to push it. Because if they don't wrestle control now, they're gonna not be able to wrestle when the Ana.
Oh, look at that. Tech Advisor does almost nothing at all.
Yeah, because they have Orisa shirt and they have Diva. Really hard to actually land a good tech visor without flanking.
Yeah, and they have the high ground as well.
Yep, definitely. The one thing I'm looking for is the grab. The grab is the Matrix.
Oh, yeah, it's
caught on stream.
on cam.
But yeah, Nanyang is gonna win the next fight.
Yep, sorry, right? Yeah,
we go.
Nanoblade.
And when I saw the Nanoblade, oh right, yeah, it's time for the.
Gets 1, gets 2, gets 3, and that's all she wrote for this fight. You
Yeah.
can get a 4th one here?
And yes, might need to have some sort of counterplay for that. Maybe a rally or sound barrier. But
Yeah. They
no,
only
they
have
opted for the Ana instead. Maybe I see they finally opted for the break.
a bit
That's really
late for that.
Yeah, but it's alright. Maybe they can try to hold this point. This is last straw and yeah, this is just. Oh no, I see he got the actual hero as well.
Oh, but look at that, a huge purple head on top of Nanyang Poly right now. Diva Bomb as well. Winston jumps in, gets a kill onto 2 here. This monkey is going huge and bananas here. All the way even to the side lanes. Hanzo's down for the count as well. They may be able to capture it, and yes, they will. Nanyang Poly closes up this best of 3 series.
Winston just got 4 kills for that last fight, so he put his team on his back and tried to win them that round.
Play of the game.
Yeah, we shall see the Nano Blade. Which one? I don't know. There's so many Nano Blades in the game.
Should be this one. The main one, yeah, that's the first one I said it was good again. He got 3 kills, and the first thing he hits, right, is the immortality field, and that's basically all she wrote.
Yeah, I feel it's not gonna be enough to defend against a Nano Blade. You need an ultimate, or Ana Sleep. But yeah, it's an interesting game to watch. Okay, what's your
Yeah.
thoughts?
I think that was a solid round coming from NYP. Although they did lose out in the second game in Blizzard World, the third game is still pretty promising. Their aggression is still very prominent. They've been pushing up so strong against NUS Big Cheating. There's not really much space to breathe around. And they have just so much control of the map, right? Especially, I believe they were running the Topion. Very interesting pick, but the Molten Core just does so much damage.
Yeah, but they were running. Okay, but then they are running a Tobian, so they are very immobile with their composition. So that's why they opted for the Orisa Tobian composition. So,
I mean,
it's
double down, right?
Yeah, might as well just if you're gonna bunker down, you might as well bunker down all the way. So that's why they opted for. But unfortunately, on attack, right, it was just Nanyang Poly just pulled out the Nano Blade. Every single fight was a Nano Blade won.
Right.
Every single fight they had Nano Blade, they win the fight. Then they get advantage. So what NUS needed to do there was actually find a counterplay to the Nano Blade in terms of maybe a Ana Sleep, maybe a Diva Bomb, counter bomb, peel bomb basically, or maybe even a Sound Barrier. I feel like a Sound Barrier would be the most easiest way to pull it off. But if you're feeling a bit more feisty, you can try Ana to sleep it. Even Brick would be better, but they're running a Mercy and Baptiste. They're running
Mercy Baptiste, yeah.
Yeah, I feel it's not enough to actually play against to counter Nano Blade because once one dash swipe and the eye field's down, and you can also swipe the Baptiste was usually beside the eye field. So it's not really a good idea to actually have a Baptiste when you're playing against a Nano Blade. Yeah. So as you noticed, literally every single fight was won off Nano Blade. Unfortunately, NUS were actually holding up very well. Right? Every single fight they were winning, right? Yeah. Until Nano Blade comes online, they lose the fight, and then in fact, the first point, one Nano Blade was enough to win the whole stretch because they didn't hold the point close enough. If you hold the point, right, what you want to do, right, for first point Dorado is actually hold the point, hold the payload behind make sure it doesn't pass through the choke, right, so that you have 2 fights. Because the moment the payload passes by the choke, you only have 1 fight. So because and it's very important to have 2 fights against a Nano Blade because you force the enemy to actually try to build up a Nano Blade again if you manage to make it back to the point in time. But yeah, unfortunately they didn't do that. So it's a matter of position. It's a matter of getting objective control. Unfortunately, that was that's what led them to not be able to fight against a Nano Blade.
I mean, this of course has been round number one of the Singapore Collegiate Clash Overwatch 2021 between NYP and NUS Spring Chilling. Also, a huge shout out to Blizzard Entertainment, Uni.co, Antidote Studio, all for you and Bring Close for allowing all this to be possible. And I believe we're gonna go on a short break before we head into the next matchup in round number two, which is Temasek Poly versus NUS Lumos Fan Club. So my name is Twilight, and this has been Xenofly. We'll follow up again later in about 5 minutes. So see you guys then.
See you.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Singapore Collegiate Clash Overwatch 2021. My name is Twice, and this is, of course, Mr. Xenofly.
What's up? Yep. We are back.
We're back, that's right. And we are, of course, gonna head into round number two between Temasek Poly versus NUS Lumos Fan Club. I believe Lumos is one of the main admins of this entire tournament as well, right?
I'm not so sure, but I think
If I'm not wrong, or he is
yeah.
still, I can't remember. I remember seeing his name around.
Yeah, he was a caster for the previous tournament. So.
Oh yeah, he was a caster as well. Yeah, so he has a fan club. And so next will be the NTU Xenofly fan club, right? Oh, that's
yeah, that was the previous. In the previous tournament, we were named Sam Free and friends. So. But yeah, going back to the topic at hand, this will be the second NUS team that will be playing. Yeah, so the previous team was also NUS that we were watching. So now NUS Lumos fan club is also. But both the NUS teams are in different groups. So there's yeah, they won't be playing against each other anytime soon. And if they were able to make it to the finals, then maybe they'll be able to face each other.
That's right. And I believe NUS Ping Cheating, I believe they qualified for the first one so far. I mean, okay, then again, this is a round robin, so
Yeah,
first
this is
round
round
in their bag. And right now in map number one, we will be heading to a control point. We'll be heading into Ilios, one of the OG maps that we have here in this game. One of the very first few, brings back a lot of memories again. And like the other two maps, I believe Iconwalk was the first new map released for Overwatch, if I remember correctly. And then for Escort, we'll be having Havana, one of the quote unquote newer maps, newest addition to Overwatch over the years.
Yeah, all these three maps have one thing in common. Is there's all widow sections for these maps. Elos has the dreaded ruins where widow players can shine. I can walk second point. Widows is one of the widows' favorites points on the map, and Havana. Well, Havana third point is the widow heaven. So definitely, we'll be seeing a lot of snipers in this map pool compared to the previous map pool. Because previous map pool was more constricted.
Oh, I mean, but let's take a look at the players, shall we? Let's take a look, I believe, at Temasek Poly first. Do you think they have any sniper players here? That's the thing.
I'm not so sure because I'm not really familiar with most of these players. Yeah,
I mean, there's Riz.
yeah, except
Except
and
Riz.
Ludicium. Ludicium is a support player that I'm. Yeah, he's able to hold himself well. He's also a Grandmaster support player. So maybe we'll be able to see some solid supporting coming up from the side of Temasek Poly. And RXC also has been playing a lot of tank, especially in the pickup games that we commonly have last time. So we'll see whether Temasek Poly have what it takes to play against the NUS team that's gonna be coming up next.
Yeah, so for me, a couple of new faces as well, like Astronaut and whatnot. And on the side of NUS Lumos Fan Club, we have Hong Kai, Barakit, Jamizi, Asparagus, Kirian, and Kage Chan or Kage Chan, whichever way. Do correct me if it's Kage Chan or Kage Chan
Not
actually.
sure as well. But yeah, some of these players are also from the old NUS team that we played against in the previous tournament. So the two NUS teams have players from the roster that's split up into two. So Jami Z, if correct me if I'm wrong, and also Asparagus was from the previous roster. So yeah, we shall see whether they will be able to hold their own in this matchup.
And speaking of Ah Chong Guy, I'm hungry, man.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you gotta have food names without making the people hungry, right? Especially the audience out there. Of course, a huge shout out to Blizzard Entertainment and .co Antidote Studio, all for you and Blinkos for making all this possible for us. And so far, this is of course a best of 3 series. So you're gonna see which team is gonna take map number 1, and maybe it's a 2-1, maybe it's a 1-1. I mean a 0-2. So might never know until we see the first map. And look at that, ruins right off the bat.
Yeah, like I say, we will see whether we have any snapper players that's going to be present on this map. I actually do not think there's any snapper players looking at their roster.
Right?
We shall see. Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, I don't think there's any snapper players. We will see good old dive compositions coming up from both sides. And yep, no snipers. We shall be going the old-fashioned dig it out instead of playing the sideline.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really sure how to pronounce the Temasek Poly Hanzo's name right now. Like, Spirit?
MPH. Let's call him Hanzo.
Let's call him, I'm sorry, bro, but we have to call you Hanzo because you have the impronounceable name.
But yeah, on the side of NUS Lumos Fan Club, they are running the pharmacy. And if you notice, Temasek Poly has a soldier, so at least they have some control for the NUS, for the pharmacy that's on the side of NUS Lumos Fan Club.
Yeah, not too bad overall. I mean, can still have a chance here. It's just how they take this comp to the next level. That's the most important thing here. Around the back, very standard, cruising around, happening around here with the D.Va and the Winston here, going to the front line, just trying to mess some people up here and there. First kill, first blood onto Lucidium. Ezra RX is here, and just right off the bat, it looks like NUS Fan Club will be able to take the first one unless they are able to just keep holding. Alright, as I say that, Asparagus, the Genji, gets 2.
Yep, there are no answers for the pharmacy. Because by introducing pharmacy into the team composition, you introduce a third dimension. Basically, enemy team needs to look at need to look up as well. So it's really difficult, especially for less experienced and less coordinated teams to actually play against the pharmacy.
Yeah, it's really difficult. I mean, you only have the soldier to counteract this. And maybe against the Ana, but Ana is just so focused on killing, and Temasek Poly will get the first one off the second fight here onto Hakong Shai. The Winston is now down for the town. Oh, I get the Valkyrie before as well as the D.Va bomb. They're committing throughout towards this. Oh, Genji, Nano Blade, and 4 ultimates for NUS Fan Club. They are able to hold this, but with 4 ultimates. At what cost? At what cost? 4 ultimates, that's the cost.
Well, Temasek Poly has 5 ultimates coming out right now. But the problem with Temasek Poly's ultimates, they're all low impact ultimates. There's no major ultimates like Nano Blade, Graviton. So it's gonna be really hard for them to capitalize. Maybe Rally is the strongest, and maybe Nano Winston. We shall see whether Winston is able to actually. Because now that you have Nano Winston and
oh, that's an impact power spot right there, but it's a trade kill coming in from both sides. They will pop off the Inspire as well as a Nano Boost, I believe, on the Winston. They're trying to go ham. But there, look at that. Sleep as well onto the rocket barraging Pharah here. And look at Astronaut. He is really like an astronaut, right? Going right up to the sky, taking down the Pharah concept. Down for the count as well. And that's all she wrote for NUS Fan Club for the third fight. And I just realized concept. That's a different name.
Well, definitely astronaut right there, trying to kill down the flying pharmacy. And well, on the side of Temasek Poly, we see a few ultimates. And first blood has been drawn for this fight.
Oh man, this is gonna be quite a back and forth fight. But right now, NUS Fan Club, they are in the lead right now in terms of manpower. 2 down, Tech Visor is enabled. If they are able to take down if they are able to demag the D.Va, the Tech Visor will be even more useful. But D.Va is still up and running over here. Another D.Va bomb gets popped here on top of the side, and he's able to catch out the Pharah. Wait, was that a mech kill? Yeah, man. Oh man. I mean, it's 250 damage. It's the instant kill for the Pharah. And look at RX is on the monkeys, going ham on the side, going primal, trying to make sure there's no one more on side. They are trying to contest it as much as possible. Of course, the point control on the Temasek Poly, they are able to knock off some player here like Lucidium for NUS Fan Club. A huge D.Va bomb as well from NUS. They are able to wipe out enough players here, but they do not have the point. There's still that pesky astronaut, that D.Va on the point. And they are able to take it back yet again.
Man, the fight all started because Araxis didn't press his ultimate. He died with his own. Okay, Nano Blade, yeah?
Oh, good start there. Just one support down. Nano Blade comes out though, but will it catch anyone? Yes, it will catch 2 players.
3.
They have to... Oh, 3. So they will come back onto site now, and yeah, they're gonna try their best to retake this site. Diva bomb from Astronaut. So can't really do too much against a Winston bubble, right?
Yeah, seems like the word of the day is Nano Blade. Effective, why fix it, right? Then get the mech up.
That's
It looks like
unfortunate.
it's gonna go on the way of.
Oh.
Wait,
Wait, thematic poly. Oh, the flip around comes on. Oh, how the tables have turned now. There's only 5% more to go now for thematic poly. Oh, there goes the Nano Winston. Will they be able to prevent him from touching point? No, they will be able to touch point. Now it will be going into overtime. Concept does have the rocket brush. Very low health, but does take down the Lucio. There's a pretty big kill here. Oh, Kieran swaps out to the Lucio from the Ana as well. Sticks onto the, I guess the mech, but hey, look at it. RX is huge double kill here, knocking 2 off the side here into the waters. And there we go. Round number 1. Cool seems to favor
it was
Thematic
a
Poly.
really close battle. In fact,
Yeah.
it was 90 to 99. So yeah, definitely very close. Too close for both teams' comfort. So yeah, let's see whether one team will be able to have a more dominant lead on this map. We shall see.
Yeah,
Running
they're
dive.
heading to well.
It's
I
the
think
battle of dive. Oh no, the ball.
Battle Dive? Oh, it's not Lighthouse, sorry.
Still a dive competition from both sides. And yes, Lumos Blank Cup is sticking with the Pharmacy Nano Blade combo. So we shall see whether Poly can dismantle that again.
Okay, I mean, like, you know, they have the better combo here, right? Why is NUS not on the lead right now? That's the question here. They are just not, I guess they're not, it's not a lot of impact kills, you know, from the Nano Blade maybe. Because the Marcy Poly, they have no combos. They have been getting a lot of impact pulse bombs though, however.
It's a issue of the issue of the map because conf maps is harder for you to capitalize compared to objective base maps. Payload and control. I mean, and 2C.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, look at that. This is why you have run one hit scan hero, right? This Pharmacy combo is just gonna get shut down by Cassidy. No problem at all. But of course, he is the only one on the ground alongside. Maybe there is the Brigade as well as the Ana, maybe there for the support. But NUS, they will take the first flip of the point.
Yep, the third dimension coming to play again. But the pharmacy did die. The Farah did die, but after doing a lot of damage, he actually had a 66% outcharge when he died. So yeah, that's a lot of damage. And Diva gets to mech up. Oh, first blood has been drawn by Tracer. Let's see whether he can land the pulse bomb here.
And just finding the boss one. Oh, the blade, the flashbang comes out on top of Asparagus here, and look at that, no kills for that Dragon Blade whatsoever at all. They still, however, have the Rocket Barrage as well as the Valkyrie. That's what goes the Rocket Barrage, but gets shut down by the McCree right off the bat. Concept does get one kill, the Lucidium here, but get Game Con on the side with the Pulse Bomb. He's trying to get the Mercy kill here, but Mercy is just being so annoying.
Yeah. Actually, the premature blade was he wasn't nano, so he wasn't able to get value.
Yeah, I mean, he got flashbang as well, so that's why you play the McCree here, right?
Cassidy.
Cassidy. Oh man, he's stuck in 2019.
Yeah. Cassidy has the high ground here, so we should see whether he can deny the Farah.
The Resurrect though comes out on the Farah here. Amazing, he has the debomb, will he pop it up? There we go, but it's right in the bubble. Can they break the bubble in time? This thing? No, they cannot. Side control, the point control is still being contested now. Hang Chong-kai on the wrecking ball trying his utmost best. Has to flip up. Okay. Oh, Asparagus do it. Okay, he has his wall climb, but no dash, so able to survive that.
Give us another point.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still gonna lose a point there.
Oh man, look at that. Equal pairing right now in terms of point control.
If you look at the side of NS Lumos Fan Club, the moment you do not nano blade, right, your blade is always gonna be staggered with the nano. See, Ana has no nano, but Genji has blade, so he has to do a dry blade again.
Oh,
And
dry blade.
dry blade is really not a good idea. Let's see whether they will be able to counter the dry blade. Alright, let's go.
Oh, but there's the mercy boost though. Will the mercy boost be enough? That's one.
Actually, if you can't get nano blade, nano boost, you just use the mercy boost.
The mercy boost.
That's a good bandit for that. Actually worked out in their favor.
Look at that. They are able to hold the point, and they are gonna leave Gamicon. Gamonic, sorry. Gamonic is gonna be just hiding in one corner. It's just a way to touch the point here. He does have the
So,
pulse, so I think he's
yeah.
pretty detected here.
Temasek Poly can actually win this fight because Levi is out of the equation for the moment. Because he died at the end.
Ooh, did I? This weapon, your mercy just so high in the air, and looks like Onyx will be able to touch the point, bring it to overtime. It is, however, being contested. There is still the possible. He's waiting for the right moment here. Does he have the Rico? Almost flies off the map here. He's gonna grab the no Rico! Rico just barely online, just 1 second away. And look at that, 3 people on the point for NUS Lumos Club here. They should be able to take this point. Ticking down here. And there we go.
Whoa.
1-1.
That was way too close. But yeah, at the same time, it wasn't close. It's very weird. I feel like
A lot of those fights were close, but the point wasn't close.
somehow with Dry Blades, they were still able to capitalize using the Valkyrie instead of the Nano. Well, this is a good idea, right? If you can't get a Nano Blade in time, you just use the Valkyrie instead.
Yeah, I mean, instead of 50%, go for 30%, right?
Yeah, it's still enough. So yeah, that's what they did.
So far, in terms of team comp, we are going to the map of well, in this map number 3 in Ilios. You know, that's Cassidy so far. Sorry, we really can't say your name. I have MTH, I guess, or Man Spirit, I guess. I don't know. Oh, okay. Gamonic is gonna just teleport it up and then trick over to the Tracer just to get that ground advantage, I guess.
Yep, running the pharmacy and the Genji again. Seems like they have practiced this composition a lot. That's why they are sticking with it. Like this is what we did in the previous tournament as well. Just stick with one composition.
I mean, if it works, it works, right?
And first blood has been drawn by Tracer. In fact, by Tracer and the Cassidy shooting the ball down. And the device connected.
Oh no, yeah. It looks like the Poly should be able to get this point control, and they will. No issue whatsoever going on. But you know, RX is gonna turn purple here, and they know they want to go for the kill. Wrecking Ball maybe, you know, gonna change the targets here. Dives right into the back lines, or maybe not really back lines, the left side of the back lines here. Can't really do too much.
Yeah, especially against the competition. The Cassidy punishes the ball really hard. It's really hard. See now? He's gonna flash? Oh, he missed the flash.
Oh, Wrecking Ball solo as well. Oh, he gets to reload.
If he landed the flash, the ball would be dead.
Yeah.
Oh, he just needed to land one shot.
Oh, he's getting one shot!
Flash
Barbara? Oh.
He just reset. He's gonna die. Yeah.
Oh.
Need to reset. Okay.
He was just hovering there though.
Oh, there's the trying. Okay, interesting. And this time around, it's an actual Nano Blade.
He is purple, but he is able to get 2 there. Not too bad.
Yeah, and they have
Should be able to
another
flip it around,
because of the rest.
Yeah, look at NUS though. They have 4 ultimates ready. They can.
Yeah, but they're not using it. They're not using it to retake the point.
So that's pretty surprising actually.
Yeah, they're trying to conserve the ultimates, I guess. But because of that, right, the Master Poly gets a lot of valuable time.
Yeah, 68% now.
You got the breaking point. Because ideally you you lose a fight, you want to lose it. That's a really good breaking point for the side of Master Poly, because if you lose it at 70%, you just need one more fight to win the.
Yeah, just 2 percentage away, right? And I mean, NUS just committed only the Nano Blade here. Only can do so much here. Oh, look at Jermaine, he's a huge Diva Bomb now. He is the one that will be able to push him off the side, I believe. Just like that, you know, the DPS, the spot, now the tank.
And even more significant about that was the fact that Lucio actually expanded Sound Barrier and the bomb still killed too. So yeah, it's really disastrous for Temasek Poly.
I don't think the Sound Barrier even connected on them, maybe, or it was just a point blank bomb.
Yeah, but the idea, I mean, the fact that he even expanded Sound Barrier for that is
a big ouch.
Yeah, it's an ouch. That's it's a double whammy, basically. You don't get value out of it, and this is that.
Look at that, but at Temasek Poly, they have 4 ultimates ready. There goes the Nano Winston as well. The Rocket Barrage gets popped here by Concept, gets only 1.
Actually got the Cassidy. If you just have the metrics instead of shooting, you can have actually said, okay, And that's how you do a peel bomb. You bomb in the direction of the Genji when you're trying to shoot. And that's a dry blade as well. I don't think there was a...
Yeah, the nano went on someone else actually, I believe. I'm not sure if that was a nano blade, couldn't read out. But nano blade was nano was expanded. Just oh, hang on, wait a minute. Gamecon here with a huge double pulse bomb here. They should be able to take this right.
Game on
They have the weapon control. Game on. What did I say?
Gamecon, but yeah,
Gamecon.
definitely the two-man pulse bomb managed to turn it to their side actually. There's a good clutch pulse bomb because without that pulse bomb, they definitely have lost that fight. In fact, this is the breaking point now. It's 76%. It's a one-fight territory.
One fight is all they need right now. They do have the minefield. Gameonic, you know, the lighthouse just having fun right now. Oh, windmill anyways. They should be able to defend it, and there we go. There's the first pick from Gameonic out the concept here.
Somehow the Tracer actually got the pair. That's interesting.
For some reason, right? Yeah.
And yeah, we shall see. It's a very convincing final fight here. I don't think NUS can do anything to unless. Oh, okay, unless. No, unless. Yeah, it's unfortunate. The bomb was pretty good, but okay, never mind.
Oh no, I mean this is so close. It is being contested. Look at the Genji, he's just trying to buy some more time, but everyone is just dead on the side. And you guys, oh, Wrecking Ball, let's come in. The last moment.
They still have beat on the side of Master Qualifiers, so they wouldn't be able to. They won't really lose this fight.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Nano Winston, the Nano Monkey, kind of huge. They're gonna demake the D.Va as well. And there we go, map number 1 on the side of the Master Quali.
Really well done for both teams. Actually, really close and very interesting to watch battle. So yeah, good for the spectators. Unfortunate for NUS.
Unfortunate. Okay, I believe this is the Nano Blade. Yeah, there we go. Goes right hand in. There goes the Ana, the Brigade, and the Soldier. Oh yeah, I missed out the Ana there. I only saw the Brigade as well as the Soldier 76 too there.
Seems like you'll be seeing a lot of Genji this day. Previous game we had a Nano Blade that's stomping all over the enemy team. Now we have a blade, not exactly a Nano Blade actually.
A lot of dry blades.
A lot of dry blades, a lot of mercy damage booster blades. But if it works, it works. Fortunately, for the last round they weren't able to capitalize. I think they keep, especially the Gamonic Tracer pulse bomb play. Unfortunately, it wasn't caught on cam and it wasn't the play of the game, so we weren't able to see what exactly transpired that led to the 2 kills being done on the pulse bomb. But the pulse bomb actually saved them for the round because without the pulse bomb, right, I felt that our advantage was in the favor of NUS and NUS have won the round. Yeah. Congrats to Gamonic for landing that clutch bomb. He actually managed to turn it around.
It was the Impact Pulse Bomb, of course. And we are going to head into the second map of the day, of course. It's going to be Icon War, the hybrid map, of course. You know, that's the format that we are having right now, you know. CP into hybrid, into escort. And then for tiebreakers, you know, we'll be playing CP. So for Icon War, what do you think about Icon War?
You're running a pharmacy, right? NUS, right? And Icon War is famous for pharmacy for first and second point. So definitely we'll be seeing a lot of pharmacies on the set of NUS. And Genji is also very good for Icon Walk because of the castle. You can easily climb up the wall. You can backstep. So it's pretty good. I feel like NUS will stick with Viacom. Viacom is pretty good actually. They were able to run it properly, but only execution and ultimate leaves some to be desired. So yeah, as we mentioned, we'll be playing Icon Walk right now, the hybrid map. On the side of
Sorry, on the side of what, sorry?
wait, on the side of Temasek Poly, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what composition they'll be running for this because they've been changing their composition every single time to suit the map. So yeah, we shall see what they will pull out for this map.
I mean, I remember Icon War when it first came out. I didn't really like the map, but eventually it started growing on me. It's one of those maps, right? I think it's very standard in a lot of games. Like when a new map comes up, you didn't really like it, but over time, as new maps comes out, you start to like the old maps. And I remember Icon War being very famous previously for, you know, like bastions as well, just holding down the bridge choke.
Pirate ship.
The pirate ship, especially. Oh man. I believe the players are now in the lobby. They are gonna in the match very, very shortly. And so Temasek Poly against NUS. they've been very solid.
Yep, it's a spectacle to watch actually. Like you see the games that are very one-sided are not really fun for spectators to watch. But games that are close like this, it's a treat because you can see the tug of war constantly. The advantage is always being passed on to one side, and you can see how the other team will try to overcome the advantage. Their disadvantage. So yeah, it's a good viewing for the side of the spectators. Not really good for the both teams because
Not good for the
if they
players.
are, yeah, if they are evenly matched, then they know that they have to pull out a play, like for example the pulse bomb, or even maybe some more impactful blades, nano blades or dry blades. Yeah, so let's see what compositions they run. As I called it, and you guys
Yeah,
have run the same
pharmacy.
composition because this is definitely the most comfortable. This is a comfort picks for that suits this map because pharmacy is very workable on this map, and Genji is also quite solid. So Temasek Poly, they're running the Wilson Diva, the dive composition, alongside the standard support composition, Brigitte and Art, so it prevents them from counter diving.
Yeah, I mean the counter dive, we actually very efficient. When you leave the McCree just free and open, the back lines there. There is some fall off damage, but however, if you land those shots, right, it's basically GG for the enemy in general, especially their tanks, right? And look at the resurrection will be used here on top of Han Zhongkai here, and down again. That's really bad. That's quite unfortunate actually, and the Massive Poly, they are able to hit into the back lines and catch up the support, and someone's gonna be on the point. They're maybe trying to contest the point just a little bit longer. Concept here does get a kill on the Baby Diva. And however, 3 more people make that, make that 0 more people on the side because that beautiful power driver coming in from Han Zhongkai is able to allow the pharmacy combo and concept to just pick them off, no contest at all. I'm surprised the McCree, the Cassidy didn't really take it out.
The Han Zhongkai is definitely not gonna go back on Reinhardt after that. He got left for dead twice. Like, there's no way he get punished like that twice. Because as a Reinhardt, you're not supposed to. You're the first to die, then you're not gonna be good.
Right, you're just gonna once you die, the entire team is gonna collapse.
Yeah. And here we go in lovely. And was it a nano blade? It was a nano blade. No, it wasn't.
I didn't see the nano come on though, but wait, was it a nano diva? No, I don't think it was nano diva bomb, but I just saw the diva bomb clean up pretty well overall.
Whoa. Clutch pulse? Yeah, it was. And we have Temasek Poly wresting control of the point right now.
I mean, okay, never mind. Concept going ham.
And no, that's not enough.
That's not enough, sadly. But comes a couple of good kills here. The blade that came in from the Genji just got stopped so fast. I believe it wasn't nano because he just melted so fast.
Right, that's why I thought as well. Oh, he almost one-clipped the Cassidy there. Oh man.
Oh man. Sorry guys, 2019. So right now, the Cassidy is still pretty solid here. He has the DI. There is a huge amount of space, and Concept is going to be the one to get a first pick here with the Pharah. Pushes the monkey off from the high ground, and there goes the Inspire from Lucidium. Brigitte should be able to support the teammates on the low ground. They are trying to contest the high ground, but a power driver comes in. Farah is not there to follow up, however. Oh, the Hammond goes down as well. That's not good for the Wrecking Ball at all. Osborne lands right onto the cut. No one there to receive. There is still the High Noon as well as the Diva. Okay, Diva, just hit the bridge.
Okay. But yeah, the Anna has no cover. It was all in open. Yeah, let's see. Looking at the ultimates, right? I think it'll be very hard for Temasek Poly to actually. Sorry, for NUS to actually take back this point control.
I mean, they got a team like Diva, right?
Yeah, they have a Diva bomb, but it's very hard to capitalize unless they throw it fast.
I mean, there goes the Nano Monkey.
The Mercy's already down.
Oh no, yeah, the Mercy is down. That is what they need for this comp here. But Jemazy actually gets one juicy kill with the Diva bomb as well. Concept. No mercy for him at all.
Cassidy, unfortunately, he was not able to get a kill. He needed to kill a Cassidy because Cassidy is doing a lot of damage there.
Yeah, it's just stopping this pharmacy combo from working entirely. Like sure you have the open skies, but you have the hit scan hero that's just tagging you non-stop and there's so much space for him. RX is trying to just buy so much time on the point. Yeah, Steam contesting, trying to zap them all off a point, but Concept he has a rocket brush, he hasn't used it yet. He's just waiting for the right time. Oh, the high noon!
Not able to outline on side him with the passive blast, unfortunately. He tried. He made it even worse because he directly aligned on side when he was pushed. Yeah, it was a good attempt. Yeah, surprised that he didn't use his barrage though. I guess he didn't want to stay just then and die.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Jongkai again. Oh, the right hand now. No, maybe he wants to get left for it again.
Asparagus put all the Reaper now this time around, so that.
Oh,
actually,
that's interesting. Rocket Barrage.
actually should have waited for the Diva, but.
Right, you can just defense matrix your rocket barraging Para, but ultimately in the end, no, gotta be find the opportunity, right? But only gets 1 kill in the end with the rocket barrage. Oh, but look at that, the massive poly. They're pushing them all the way back to spawn.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Reinhardt is not really a good pick here. Because, yeah, you get harassed very well by the enemy type competition.
Yeah, look at that. You know, RX is just jump straight to the backline. Is gonna be able to prevent Soldier from coming out at all. And there goes the Nano Monkey again from the backline. The Diva Bomb as well, prop right on top of the mix. Gets actually no one at all, unfortunately. Does demake the Diva in the end, however. But look at that, just a 3 point for Temasek Poly because of just how much pressure they were applying on top of NUS.
Yeah, if you notice what RX did, he just went for the backline, ignored the Reinhardt. That's why I do not think that Reinhardt in this conversation is a good fit because Dive just ignores the Reinhardt and Reinhardt is not able to carry his weight in this composition.
Yeah,
Maybe he should swap it to another hero or ball. In fact, if you want to run Reinhardt, it's okay, but you need to push into them while the Winston is pushing to your backline. Because without the Winston, their composition is also exposed. But instead, what he's doing is he's just holding his shield. Therefore, he's getting punished by just holding his shield because Winston ignores your shield. Winston is zaps.
yeah.
So, unfortunate for the side of NUS. They still have a chance of making it back if they can snowball this round. And they are also on attack with their trusted composition. Maybe it'd be better because they can actually take objective with Nano Blade. Shall see.
Yeah, there's a possibility here for NUS. And both rank up to just take this attack by storm. There is a chance, but Temasek Poly, they have the McCree. They have the Hanzo, is a bit scary as well.
The Cassidy and the Hanzo. Two long range specialists. Very difficult for the Pera to actually. Very difficult for the Pera to actually get any value. If the two of them are actually looking. In fact, they even have the Diva in the end. They are well prepared for the pharmacy. At this point, pharmacy is more of a distraction because you force them to look up.
Yeah, you know, adding that 3D element to this game, right? Make that 4D, you know, as they are just going on a full out attack from the left and right. Should be able to flank. Oh no, they actually just rotate everyone to the right side instead. You know, the biggest brain right now is that they get a Roadhog and they hook the diving monkey, but oh, that's first blood for the defending side, and they will be able to push them all the way back out the drawbridge here.
Yep, Germanic popping off the Cassidy. Actually hitting his shots there when he comes to
Yeah, been very sharp, you know, with the revolver here, the peacemaker. Not a lot of peace being made here.
Looking at their ultimates, Temasek Poly looks to have their Diva Bomb and their Dragon Strike coming. In fact, they already have their Nano, but that's also true for NUS Lumos. If you notice, they're already farming their support because they're taking so much damage.
Right.
They already have a Valkyrie and Nano Blade out. We shall see whether they will wait for the Nano Blade or they will pop. Yeah, they win from this. They need Genji to get his blade out. And Genji is dead before he can get the Nano.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, High Noon here. Did I may be able to connect? This is going to be a zoning out. Oh, does spot the monkey, but just barely connects in the end. Just breaks line outside the last moment there. Diva Bomb still online. He may be able to pop it off here, but it doesn't really need to. Just gonna deny whatever push coming in from Fang Top.
The Cassidy actually broke the distant bubble using the Dead Eye. So whoa,
Oh,
Kill
shut down!
And there's a dry blade again. Unfortunate. You really need to land the nano. If Anna that doesn't nano the
I'm not.
heroes when it's needed, it's gonna be
I'm
difficult for the DPS. Sorry.
right. Right. No, because I'm actually very curious. Like, is Kieran the one not connecting those nanos to asparagus or what?
I think they just broke line of sight at the same time.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, but who did he nano this time? Let's take a look. It looks like it will be maybe the Winston here that's nano. Yeah, the nano Winston. Oh, the immediate jump onto the Hanzo gets a huge turn. Oh, I just realized there was a huge debuff bomb onto two. They should be able to take this side here. And Strongkai does pop the Primal Rage. Maybe but knock this debuff off the map here. No booster at all. Just barely. Yeah, there we go. He should be off the map right now.
Good play as you correctly said, it was a debuff. Oh wait, the fight's not over yet. Actually,
Wait, hang on.
they actually won the fight in very quick fashion. You'd even notice that they were already taking back the point.
I guess while observing the Winston going ham, we didn't realize what's happening behind.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I noticed that they were even, but well, the primal definitely tilted the keeper in there. Here, we shall see the Wilson diving in again.
I mean, Temasek Polygonal has development as well as the Dead Eye. Inspire and Primal Rage coming up online very shortly. And look at that. Give Onyx. Gets 2 kills before the Dead Eye even. He's just zoning them away with the Dead Eye at this point of time. Oh my goodness, Temasek Poly may be able to hold this point all the way. There's only 15 seconds left. The Winston goes for the Primal Rage. RX is just going ham at the perfect last moment. May be able to get this Mercy as well. Oh, just dodging away, but look at it, the main action that's happening in the middle of the side. The Diva Bomb comes on huge. Even the Market Barrage can only do so much, and Temasek Poly will take game number 2 in this best of 3 series.
Convincing fashion. So yeah, but it's a very convincing win for Temasek Poly.
Oh, this must be the point play of the game, right? Yep. This time when she got 3 kills on the point, just stopping the control from coming in, especially with the pharmacy combo, right? So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3, but didn't really capture that, unfortunately.
It's even more unfortunate that they still lost the fight even after that. So, yeah, that's it's really unfortunate, but well, that was a good showing for both teams. I felt that the main problem with the execution was the fact that the Genji always had no nano. Because if you're running a nano blade, right, if you're running nano plus Ana plus Genji, right, you need to get the nano blade up. Otherwise, you don't want to run the Ana, you want to run something else because you already have pharmacy, right? So nano blade. I mean, if you run a Genji, you also want nano blade because if you notice, like dry blades, they're not really gonna do much. And if the Mercy has to pocket the Genji while it's blading, then the Pharah is gonna be alone. So it becomes a liability instead. Yeah, unfortunately, somehow it didn't work out because the Ana always wasn't able to nano Genji. Not sure whether it's the Genji breaking line of sight of the Ana or just positioning. But yeah, it is what it is. Maybe going forward they'll be able to understand what they went wrong with this competition. Because otherwise the competition looks solid because they have pharmacy on one end and nano blade on the other hand to capitalize. On the side of Temasek Poly, let's not take it away from Temasek Poly. They actually performed very well. They shut down the pharmacy really well because they ran a Cassidy and Hanzo. Pharmacy had no sidelines to actually play around, and yeah, pharmacy actually had to play very safe, and that allowed their tanks to actually cover more ground.
I was just very impressed with Giovanni because I believe those dry blades just came out and Giovanni just shuts all of them down. The moment I don't know why as a Genji, I don't think the first target should be the McCree, right? Or I guess the supports were hiding behind the McCree, and then the moment the Genji just dashed in, boom, flashbang, dead. And there was like you mentioned, dry blade, no nano to support the damage resistance at all, no heals coming in, and then it was just an immediate shutdown and all the time. There was no chance at all.
Yep, I understand the reasoning behind targeting the Cassidy because if you're nano bladed, right, you're gonna kill the Cassidy ASAP because otherwise the Cassidy can actually peel using flashbang, especially if the supports are nearby. But the problem is he wasn't nanoed, so if you went for the Cassidy, he's just gonna get flash and die. Because if you're nano bladed, if you're nanoed, right, you can tank can tank a flashbang combo because
Yeah.
you have damage resistance, and
Just enough
Anna
time,
is
right?
also Anna's also looking at you, right? So Anna can heal you up. But yeah, in this case, it didn't go quite to plan. And even when they were almost winning the fight, they took so much losses. When you saw the play of the game, the pharmacy actually landed a lot of good directs and actually was able
Yeah.
to turn it. They actually managed to turn it around. But then again, Temasek Poly actually turned around the turnaround. So yeah,
How the
even us as
turntables.
casters we were surprised because we thought they had it, but then after they came in with the Winston and the Diva instantly capitalizing on the heroes left on the point. Because if you notice on the kill feed, most of the plays on the other team was already wiped out.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the pharmacy actually managed to pull off the play. So yeah, that's very unfortunate for the side of. And yes, I feel like maybe they should have just have better ultimate combos because they have the ultimates ready for their side. So yeah, what are your thoughts, Twilights?
And overall, I believe, to be honest, I think the NUS most stand up. They had the double combo going for them, but I guess they kind of slipped around the coordination a bit, and they mixed up. I feel like there was some kind of miscom that's happening because there were really a lot of times that I have seen a potential Nanoblade and just swipe right in to just go ham on the side. But I think they could, yeah, in the future. I hope to see them work on their coordination again and come back even stronger. Maybe even taking on the Temasek Poly in the future as well.
Yeah,
In the
definitely. Yeah.
in the next stage, right?
Yeah, we shall see, right? Because at Temasek Poly also, like I said, mad props to them because they actually perform. They actually had a game plan and they perform accordingly. So yeah, congratulations to them as well for taking this victory. Especially after the first map, it was very close. It was Elos, right? Yeah, it was Elos.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Then for I cannot, I'll say it wasn't that close because
Yeah, it wasn't close at
it
all.
was
It wasn't
but
close.
they managed to actually cap the first point. But the other team didn't. They actually they because NUS kept with the same composition. So
Mhm.
over after playing the first map, they were uh, the Temasek Poly was able to adapt, and they did adapt accordingly, and they managed to actually shut out the composition. So that's really good because it shows that they were able to be flexible and quickly improvise to actually counter the composition. Also, maybe NUS will want to actually mix in more strats if they realize they were getting shut down. Okay, that's all from me.
Overall, well played from both teams, of course. And this has been the Singapore Collegiate Clash Overwatch 2021. And I believe we are only streaming 2 games for today between these two teams, MIP versus NUS Bing Chiling round number 1 and Temasek Poly versus NUS Lucas Fan Club in round number 2. NUS Bing Chiling coming out on round number 1, 2-1, very close fashion. And for Temasek Poly against NUS Lucas Fan Club will be 2-0, so very dominating fashion. And overall, GG to all the teams for today, and thank you to all the audience for watching and the participants for playing today. We will be back, of course, tomorrow. But I would like to, of course, give a huge shout out to Blizzard Entertainment, Unit.co, Antidote Studio, all for you, pretty close, as well as Xenofly, for being here, for being the colors caster,
Oh, wait a
carrying
second.
this.
I'm only here because I graduated from NTU.
No, I
But
can't
yeah,
be playing, right?
yeah, I can't be playing. But yeah,
That's unfortunate. I mean, would you be joining us in the future?
we shall see. Depending on the schedule and yeah, so the organizing committee. Yeah, but mad props to the organizing committee because they also organize this event. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also, so we're gonna. I also mentioned also we will be coming back here again at the same time tomorrow, 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. Tomorrow, I believe we'll be watching in group stage. Okay, we'll be seeing Better Valiant against Bala's Fantasies. I believe both teams here are from secondary school and JC schools. And in the second round, we'll be watching Homie Home versus Elo Hell at I believe 10:30. So it's gonna be very exciting. I see some of the maps that I like already. Legion Tower, to mention one of them.
Yeah,
Uh,
and we will see King's Row in round two. You haven't seen
oh,
King's Row at all, and King's Row is Southeast Asia staple. Whenever you play tournaments, you always pick King's Row for hybrid. Well, that's what we do all the time last time. So yeah,
that's the OG right there.
yeah, and we shall see Ryan Zaria on the map
All right, Zaria.
because you haven't seen any Ryan Zarias. In fact,
When
Ryan, you haven't seen. See, we did see some Ryan, especially from Soggy earlier. So
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever see the Nano Death Blossom ever again?
They did try the running the Reaper, but it didn't work. Especially for the last point.
Yeah, too
But
late, too late.
yeah, it was too late. They didn't even get Nano up. But we no cheese compositions unfortunately this time around. They were more tried and trusted strats. None of the the cheese strats are like pirate ship. No pirate ships today. So it's but yeah.
So, anyways, do you have any shoutouts you want to mention before we end off?
Shout out to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You already shouted out whatever.
You want any players in mind?
No, yeah. I coached. I'm helping to coach NTU. SU before results. They are playing in this tournament as well. Yeah, because I can't play, so I just I decided to coach them instead. So, shall see. We'll probably be watching. They'll be playing on stream on day 3. So look out for Baba Kitty because he's still
Ooh, Wabakiti,
he's
it's a
still
crack.
yeah he's still a really good player. So we'll see.
And then now we are coming to the end of today's qualifier, day number 1. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. to 10:30. My name has been Twilight, of course, and this has been Xenofly. Thank you all for today. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.